My people, wetin dey happen exactly? Hey, my people, this one no be small thing o. Hand don meet Tinubu supporter for this one wey we dey o, because this one no be say na only other candidate supporters, no be dem come dey cry again o. This one na pain to all my people. My people, no be small thing o. As I dey talk to una so, my people, the angry Nigeria youth so tey dem don drag the new president o. No be small thing o. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So they talk say you new enter na fuel just go up like this. Even if you wan comot subsidy, at least you go show at least the price. You go still get mercy for the price side, my people. No be small thing o. The supporters sef na dem come dey cry pass the other candidate supporters. My people, as I dey talk to una so, water don pass garri, everywhere don scatter, table leg don break. Dem don drag Tinubu say, Tinubu, this one no be matter of court case again o. If you wan be president, this one wey be say you enter the day of your inauguration speech, na you talk say you wan remove fuel subsidy. So tey my people, people come dey live olden days life now. Nobody fit dey go work with even say dem wan even drive car go work. Everybody come dey carry us dey come outside. Dey start to dey use their bicycle. My people, no be small thing o. So tey Tinubu and im people don run come outside say this heat wey be say e dey receive for inside im office don too much o. Say this heat wey be say Nigeria people dey give am don too much. He say now he wan go find solution o. Now Nigeria people dey talk now. Wetin the Tinubu supporters dey talk say Tinubu no know one no two o for the price o. Say Tinubu only announce the remove of fuel subsidy. Say Tinubu no be say na Tinubu announce the price o, because why? Dem don dey receive heat from the Nigerian people. Nigerian people don dey talk say we no go fit suffer for Gabubu hand. May you see we come see enter another president and come see dey continue the suffer. No be say the fuel subsidy no good, but wetin be the problem be say dem no fit put another option for ground. At least make dem make things go smoothly. Make the Nigeria people for know say okay, if dem comot fuel subsidy, e still make sense. My people, as I dey talk to una so, water don pass garri o. Even Tinubu himself don dey receive it. Make una go hear wetin Tinubu talk about the heat wey be say e dey receive from the Nigerian citizen, because now e don dey see say Nigeria sef dem don wake up. Dem no be people wey be say dem go fit dey oppress, make dem dey silent again.
Okay, gentlemen. Well, as you all know, we had this reconvened meeting today. As we promised you a few days ago, after we had the initial meeting with the labor movement, we said we were going to reconvene today to keep the engagement on in order to diffuse the tension in the land as a result of the withdrawal of subsidy, which is a reality. Now, we are very happy to announce to Nigerians that this engagement has been very productive. The TUC that attended today's meeting presented a list of demands, and those demands we have studied and we are going to present to Mr. President for his consideration. But those demands, we can announce to Nigerians that a lot of the items on the list are not impracticable. What we need to do is to study the numbers very well, and then we have asked the TUC to also give us a leeway to consult, very exhaustively, and come back on Tuesday, reconvene on Tuesday, to actually look at the numbers, the viability, practicability of all the items that have been presented to us. Now, most important, top priority on the list, which the government is also looking at very seriously, and the president has announced before, is the issue of the minimum wage, which the labor movement has demanded as a consequence of these removal of the consequential impact of the removal of subsidy. So government is looking at that, and Mr. President is most likely going to constitute a tripartite committee. That is the committee of federal government and including the states, then the organized labor on the other part, and the private sector. Now, this is a tripartite arrangement. It will be a committee that will study all the dynamics of a wage increase, the percentages, the numbers, and the categories that will be affected. So by Tuesday, when we come back to reconvene and meet with the TUC again, the labor movement, we should have very concrete items to present to the world. But the most important thing for today is that we are making appreciable progress with the labor. Thank you very much.
What are the other demands beyond the minimum wage?
Sorry?
What other demands did they put on the table beyond the minimum wage, sir?
Oh, it's a list, but we are not going to be listing all of those things now. We are not going to. The most important is the minimum wage. That is increase of minimum wage. Because when this thing is removed, the argument of labor is that there is an immediate impact on the workers, on the purchasing power, because price of fuel has gone up. So that would necessarily reduce the purchasing power of the average worker. So the next thing of immediate consequence is to increase the purchasing power of the worker. And so that, to me, and to all of us on this side, is a topmost priority on the list. There are other things like the tax holidays, which will be some categories of workers will be beneficiaries, but those are all. The most important is the minimum wage.
NLC are not here, sir. Are you negotiating separately with them?
No, we are not, but we are making efforts to reach NLC. We all agreed that we were going to meet here, but again, in this game, there are dynamics. Sometimes they could be meeting with their own executive and not able to meet with us, or they could want to postpone, or they have not actually articulated their own list of demands as the TUC. But we cannot second guess why they're not here. But efforts are being made to reach them. We are not isolating them at all. They were invited.
To be set up?
Very, very soon. We are going to meet Mr. President now, and we are going to give him a feedback on this, and he's going to take an immediate decision. And like I said, Mr. President himself, you all reported him. He has said that there will be a review of the minimum wage. You all reported him. So we are not in disagreement. There is no disagreement at all with labor on that particular issue.
One of the president's spokesmen, accused the NLC of pandering to the wishes of Peter Obi. Is that one figure in your discussion?
No, not at all. It has no relevance to the discussion on the concrete terms of the welfare of workers. Our discussion was majorly on the welfare of workers, how to cushion the impact of this subsidy removal on workers. That's all, not on any political partisanship.
So that we can properly represent the government side, who should we say is leading the government in these negotiations?
Of course, you can see all of us here. You can see the GCEO of NNPC. You can see some of us who have been mandated by the president. And don't forget that a presidential system of government is executive in capacity. The president can appoint anybody. He can even appoint consultants to act on his behalf. So there is no issue about that. It is not actually germane.
Are you able to convince them to help the strike? What about it? Did you discuss that?
Of course, we discussed that, and that's why we are still going to reconvene on Tuesday. And that's an appreciable progress.
Earlier, Labour said you must revert to status quo. Was there any attempt to touch on that?
Of course, we did. We touched on that, and everybody looked at the practicability of that, the viability or otherwise. Now, the issue is that we will close all of those ones on Tuesday when we reconvene. Concrete decisions will be taken about that, and then we'll reach.
My people, now the video now on a new watch finish, so on a see what Apple for inside the video. All right, my people, I go like to end the video for you. Make una let me know waiting on a thing for the comment section, and if una never subscribe, make una subscribe to my YouTube channel so that una no go miss any latest gist way I upload. And those of una will be see una never follow my Facebook page, make una follow so that una no go see miss any latest gist way I upload. And bye bye till I come on our next time. Bye guys, see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.